Hello, Jeprix here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars Imperial TIE Fighter, which includes 4 minifigures, a total piece count of 519 pieces, and retails for $70 in the United States, but this set's been out for a while, so you can find it for less than that at this point. I found it like my Target for like 35, so that's pretty epic. But yeah, now let's take a look at those minifigures. Here's the design for the Nimbam Stormtrooper, and the design of this is pretty awesome. You gotta just appreciate the amount of detailing on this guy. Now, when I look at the helmet, compare the 2019 Stormtrooper to this guy. Check that out. The helmets are almost exactly the same here, as you can see right there. Legit, the only difference there is the fact that it has like this little hooded area right there. Besides that, that's really it. I mean, there's really no other big difference. Was that coincidental? I don't think so. But yeah, besides that, of course, it has your occasional angry clone face, and the helmet is really nice. The cape also has some nice printing onto it as well, and then even has some even more detailed back torso print. Here is the Mud Trooper version of Han Solo, and you're probably thinking like, wait a minute, don't we already have? How is that minifigure familiar? Well, we've actually gotten a Han Solo Mud Trooper in a little poly bag, and I have not reviewed that for some reason. As you can see, he does have some back torso printing right there, and does have a exclusive face print, from my understanding. I don't know exactly. I think it came to Han Solo's land speeder as well. Actually, I think it did. But you can see that face on the back. And does have an entirely new mold for his helmet piece. Well, technically not new. I mean, the set's 8 months old, but you get what I mean. Here's Tobias Beckett, and that's of the recording of this video. The only way we can get Tobias Beckett is in that one $30 set. But this one is exclusive and does have totally different printing than that one besides the face print, from my understanding. Nice torso print right there. I like the jacket design on there. It does use those guns from Rey from the Force Awakens sets, and does have an alternate back torso printing. It does have this little cap, which has some printing on that as well. And so here is the Imperial pilot. I mean, of course, we all know this is actually a TIE Fighter pilot. It does have exclusive printing on the helmet there, as we just dropped it, as you can see. Right there. Nice printing on that. But everything else here is the same. It does use the same angry clone face, uses the same torso printing, and not ever used for TIE Fighter pilot printing legs, but those are not new as well. They're like used on Imperial officers and whatnot. So the design for a TIE Fighter itself is really good. I do like the midsection here. Like, this is on the scale of the UCS one that was released a couple years ago, and sadly that one is retired now, but I wish I did get that. But the design of this front area right here alone looks like the UCS one. It does have an exclusive print for that right there, as you can see that right there. It does have a little cockpit area, which if I will zoom in on that a little bit, all you have to do there is to open the top hatch up, or the front, and then the top hatch right there, and then you can set a minifigure. So you put the gun right there, and you put the minifigure right inside. So I do like that whole shebang. You can get my reference there, and you just shut that by putting up that, and then boom, and he looks pretty secure in there. I think it worked out pretty well, in my opinion. Just like, it's sad because there is no area to specifically put the minifigure on studs at all, which kind of sucks. As you can see, it's just all tile-y stuff is in there, and there is place to put another gun right there, but they don't actually give you another gun. I mean, they do give you other guns, it's just like no other guns to put other stuff in there. But the design for the side wings are really nice. I think LEGO did an excellent job working on those, in my opinion, and I really think they went the extra mile with those a little bit. So I highly recommend that. It does have that print right there, which was first seen in LEGO Dimensions, if I'm not mistaken. It does look really nice how they made that. It's just, it looks like a TIE fighter, honestly. Like, I think they did an excellent job working on that whole area right there. Of course, there is some spring-loaded shooters in the back, which even the back of this looks really well done. So what you do here is that you all know how these work. You click on them, and you shoot them in there, you get lost forever. Technically not these ones, but they're just so insecure. Like, I literally accidentally was fixing this because I accidentally dropped it, and I legit was just holding it like this, and then literally the spring-loaded shooters just shot up in the air. And that was pretty crazy. But it does have some other, like, the insides of the wings aren't the best, but I think they did the best they could, so that's alright. Just they're almost the exact same builds, just turned around, if not exactly the same, but they look really, really good. I do like the use of these pieces and the tiles, and just even the edges. I think they got pretty nicely done here, as you can see. It just looks so well done, and it looks really good. Like, it makes for a good TIE fighter. Like, I can just see people buying multiple copies of this set, especially on clearance now. Like, if you could find a set for friggin' $30, I would buy like 10 of them, honestly. I mean, I know it sounds like a lot of money, $300, but think about like how big it looks. Like, it looks like a $70 set. Just, I know 519 pieces for $70 does not look good, but you'll understand in my final thoughts. So that's it for the build set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. This box is really huge. I never pointed this out, but you see, I would have rather had spring-loaded shooters that are green, and they're even shooting out green here, so I just did not like that. And does use the Solo Spring 2018 release date box design, and does have a really nice side box art. You can see the back. The instruction manual does have some good ads in here. Right here you can see all the Solo Wave for the LEGO Star Wars 2018 April Wave, and I own this set. I own this set. I own this set. I own this set. I reviewed that one. That was a very popular review. For some reason, I never reviewed that. I need to get my hands on that, and I'm reviewing that right now. And it shows you the minifigures on this side. And so, yeah, I actually highly recommend this set. It's really, really well done. I think they nailed everything here. Like, they could have just put the TIE Fighter pilot in this, and I actually would have loved it. But no, they put 3 other really phenomenal looking figures. 2 of them with exclusive pieces to this day. And yeah, it's just like the model itself is so elegant and so perfect. I really don't have many complaints with this. Sure, 519 pieces for $70 doesn't sound too good, but when have we actually had a TIE Fighter with a good price? Like, let's be honest here. But yeah, as a whole, I had to raise 1A. I highly love it. Again, it would have been an A+ if it was like $60, 65, but yeah, this set's pretty phenomenal. I kind of have fallen in love with this guy. Like this, if you bought like that X-Wing from summer 2018, those two look so good together. Like, I put them right next to each other, I'm like, oh my god, that looks nice. But yeah, it's it for this review. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video, whether it's a review or a news video, and, you know, all the crap. So yeah, it's it for this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.